Good day, my great and wonderful friend, fellow Tibetians. You are wonderful. I'm always very glad that whenever I have the time for us to discuss and for us to just to share ideas and then look into things together, it makes me to know that we are busy doing something that is worthwhile. But there is something important I want to draw attention to so that we not be busy wasting time thinking that we are doing something that we actually promote or project the community to move forward. There are times we don't know the difference between being busy and being active participants. We can actually be busy doing nothing, and we can actually be busy and actually remain, you know, on the line doing things the way it's supposed to be. So there's something I want us to take notice of. Okay, I want people to know one thing that as long as this is TBC, the Billion Coin Community, our suggestion and how to make it better has been mapped out by the creator, the founder. And that is sometimes when we give ourselves the time to start analyzing, and then admin would have done this, admin didn't do this, admin would have consulted us, admin did not do this. If admin is this, if admin is that, there are so many things that people want to see in TBC. They want it their own way. But if we are sincere with ourselves enough, we should be able to tell ourselves the simple truth that admin has been doing the best he can in the community, even though sometimes or most of the times it may not go your way. But one thing you need to know and realize and have at the back of your mind is that admin did not consult you before coming up with TBC ideology. And he's been doing something great using it. Even there are times it goes against our own wish. Hey, admin, why didn't you do that? But lo and behold, it doesn't really make much sense looking at it that way. Now, when admin built this thing, did admin consult you and I? Did admin consult you? When admin continued doing what he's doing here, did he consult you? But I still believe strongly that these people who are members today, the serious ones who are doing what they're doing, they know that yes, the roadmap of TBC have been mapped out and they are following suit. And that is many people who go about saying what they don't know about TBC, comparing TBC with other coins, alternative currencies out there. If TBC is like this, it would have been better to use like that. But sometimes you may think that way, but why can't we just see things and then measure the success, the roadmap, the progress so far, and then tell ourselves the truth that after all, admin has been working hard in this. Now, for those of us who are still finding it difficult, I want us to take our time. Let's not be too lazy to read. Let's try to come here and come to public notice. You see, public notice. Say click here for public notice translation version, access public notice on PDF, mission statement. All these things tells us one thing, and that is admin is not running TBC blindly. Okay? When we look at all these things, it shows that yes, the roadmap for what we are doing have been mapped. Sometimes we see adjustments just to tally along with what is happening. So people should not be too lazy to read. Take your time to read and then be able to convince yourself of what you're doing. Okay? Don't just allow a situation whereby they just talk you into things and you don't know about it. You just, you know, swung into action headlong without knowing what you are supposed to do. It doesn't really make sense. Okay? So I want us to take a look at what is happening. Look at admin wallet balance depreciating steadily. And when you see all these things, what are we to do? It means that while we are busy sitting down and analyzing, admin would have done this. Hey, admin would have put this. Admin didn't do this. Admin, that there are others who are busy doing what admin asked them to do. And they're busy making progress. Let me just quickly show you this also. Look at this very promo. Most of the people who are busy analyzing, they don't even know what it means by one person, one account. Some people are, even as we speak now, still have more than one account, wasting their time. Now, look at this very promo that admin says that 500 more, we get 500 TBC promo, which is applicable to both the old and the new members. As long as you pay the program fee as far back as May, that you are going to get 500 TBC. Now, ever since then, we were looking at this very place sometimes ago, just about 2 days ago. The number has not gotten to this. And looking at this, the people making the annual fee payment, they really complain. They don't make noise. Those are people who can, no matter how hard it is for them, they try as much as they can, okay, to spend $300, over $300 to make their annual fee payment. They hardly talk. Those people that talk are people like us. Let me say people like us. Yes, people who manage to pay $30, and you see they're sitting back. Sorry, I'm even making mistake here. Those people who pay don't even talk. It is those who are not doing anything. Those who are just waiting for miracle to happen from nowhere. Those are the ones who say, hey, admin, let's book an appointment. I want to teach admin. Let me tell admin the right way to go about this. But folks, are we not really fooling ourselves? When we sit back and really think, we tell ourselves that we are fooling ourselves because admin has been busy working things out so that things will stabilize. If you need anything you want to know about TBC, why not, come here? You come here and try to know instead of going out there making unnecessary comments, distracting others who are busy doing what they're doing. Before admin come up with all this, did admin consult you? Is he under obligation to consult you? What has been seen moving along all this while, we are seeing to the fact that yes, admin have been working steadily, making sure that everything fall into place. Look at these wonderful, wonderful innovations coming up, features entering into the TBC. So people should understand that it is better for them to keep busy doing what they're asked to do instead of asking questions here and there. Because that question, as far as TBC is concerned, is not helping matter, it's rather distracting you, the one that is busy asking questions. Okay? I always like to tell people that TBC is not the only opportunity you can get yourself busy with. Okay? If you know you cannot be doing it, why go about saying what you don't know? Why go about, having issues with somebody who don't even have your time? Yes, I say because with what he's doing, he's busy doing whatever he's doing, making sure that these TBC, this platform stands. People need to know that what we are doing here is something huge. They are busy calculating how much admin is collecting, how much admin is spending, how big large admin is living. Folks, let's not be like that man or woman who enter bus. Whenever he enter bus, start counting the number of passengers and how much the owner of the bus will be making, instead of thinking on how they are going to get to their destination and achieve what they go there to do. So, as far as TBC is concerned, I must tell you, 5 years plus, there'll be many changes. Those people that are not seeing any change are those who are stagnant, those who are busy analyzing, those who are busy criticizing. So let's stop criticizing and then look at what we need to do to make things work. Look at what we need to do to move this project forward, because we have something huge happening and people should wake up instead of busy, criticizing, not even constructive, but just busy criticizing. So please, if you want to get anything clear, if you don't know about it, you can come here and then play any of these interactive video. For instance, let me just click on this. Is TBC legal? Many people are trying to compare TBC with other things, but let's just, for example, let's just click that. Let's show you how this works in case you don't know. Listen. So I believe that from this now, those who are still confused as to what TBC is, they should be able to gather one or two facts and be able to, you know, make sense in what they are talking about TBC. When people understand something clearly, the difference becomes very clear. It's not just saying because somebody told me, hearsay, or things of that nature. It doesn't help. It's not helping them either. And again, when we look at the latest news on cryptocurrency, we discover that there are so many things happening on that very space. But people who are just bent on how they want things to happen don't know. They should stop comparing TBC with the market-based cryptocurrencies. You have other cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Litecoin, many of them out there. You see other governments, trying to, see how they can work with all those things. So stop, even if as that, even if the federal government or every other country declare cryptocurrency to be a legal tender for all the countries, must it be forced on TBC to become that way? Admin has his own way of doing this thing, and he's making it steadily clear that TBC is not going to be the only cryptocurrency. It's not going to be the only currency around the world. And those who are seeing what is happening, they should be able to then say that yes, the days are gone when people are still doubtful whether cryptocurrency is going to stand. It's already standing. So instead of talking about what you don't know or what will be rather discouraging you or putting you down steadily, make your time out to come to the meeting. When you come to the meeting, how do you come to the meeting? When you come to your dashboard, this is how you come to meeting. You click meetings, you click on mass adoption training. This is the link, the Zoom link to the meeting. Look at even today. Today is June 11, 2021, 4 p.m. Just about few minutes now. Okay, about let's just talk about less than 15 minutes now to the meeting. So people should learn how to, be sure of what they're saying. Look at all these things, and people are still looking at it and say, as if admin doesn't know what he's doing. Does he know what it means to put this thing working? Look at this new members training, member helpers live. These are ongoing meetings. Okay. Does the person know what it takes to put all this in place? Does the person even know what it takes to put a website up? Not just one page proposal, but a website such as Kringle website. So I want people to really understand what is happening and then to help themselves understand that talking does not fill a basket in the farm. Analyzing will just at most keep you busy doing the wrong thing. So instead of that, follow up and know what is happening. I just want to pass on this little message. Thank you so much for your time. Let us steadily join hands to make it work. Okay? Thank you so much.